Be calling you a radical. So this is the first time in America in the old USA history. Why is raising the interest rate radically? Well, it's really back up to a normal rate. It's not really extreme, but it's been extremely low for 20 years. Why is raising this rate all the way up here not slowing down this economy? You see the GDP growth? It's insanity. Why is it not? It's real simple. The debt. This government is insane. They just keep running more and more in debt. The pork that flies out, the nuclear energy crime syndicate. I mean, everybody's got their. Ask not what you can do for your country. Ask what you can loot for. Everybody's got their fingers in it. The nuclear industry is unbelievable pork. The military industrial, unbelievable pork. The pork that flies out, it's the debt. It's government freaking going mad, and it's people that say they're anti-Big Brother, anti-government, are the ones that got their fingers in it the hardest. It's the military industrial complex. Oh boy. The nuclear industry, that was something we don't even use, by the hundreds of, well, trillions. And so this money just keeps on flowing into this economy, into these imperialists' pockets. It's not going to let, and then they buy multiple houses. I mean, the fact that you can use a house as an investment tool should be against the law. I mean, it's obscene. I got me 6 Airbnb. I mean, they're just where I grew up, here in PB, California. Completely destroyed by the Airbnb. Rental units, vacation properties. I mean, that's why it's not slowing down. I taught right there at the #1 school business in the United States. I was graduate there. I was a student professor. Highest undergraduate scores in the history of the country to this day, in the 90s. But look it up now. They're under investigation by the FBI for Chinese influence. Look it up. Scored like last. Somebody said, oh, there's the top 10. What are you talking about? They don't even make the Princeton Review. I haven't for 15 years. That's top 300 tests. We were unarguable, not opinion. We beat Wharton. We beat Harvard. We beat them all. And we were a public school. What happened? The Utah State Legislature. Freaking happened. Why? Well, read the FBI investigation. It states it out real clear who did this. How they're not all in prison is beyond me. So for the first time in history, it's not worked. I've met Volcker right there. Remember Volcker he spoke here. Remember Volcker? I'm the guy that raised it to 18%, slowed down. It worked. We had no inflation in the 90s. Remember when Ayn Rand Greenspan, I knew that day. I was standing right here. I was teaching here. I was a student professor clear back then. I feel like I've been gut. I knew it then. 2000, when they should have been raising rates, because we used to do the CPI, PPI there. Kyle Matz, Kevin, you never get the CPI, PPI. That's what I did for a living. I was a derivative arbitrage specialist. He's like, this is the first time I've ever seen you get it wrong. I knew what the CPI, PPI, and how they. No, I didn't. Greenspan lowered when it should have been raised. They lowered for 20 years. Trying to unwind this, and they can't unwind it because of the debt spending. The deficit spending is insane. 1980, it was what? Well, we had no debt. 99, we had no debt. We actually had a surplus. It was 3 or 4 billion laying on there, but the deficit was being paid down radically. Debt and deficit are two different things. And so it's 33 trillion now, and just keeps on reeling. And yet we lower taxes for these oligarchs. It's insanity. It's insanity. First time in history. Stay in